another comedy show after this at Ferry House. However, that one does not have the comedy stylings of moi. Now, originally, I was supposed to perform with Gals and Pals, and later they kind of changed their mind. And if you think being rejected to perform with one girl is rough, try being rejected to perform with 8. It's fucking soul-crushing. Now, I've been told that I'm a pretty Jewish guy. And I decided I wanted to see what it was like to be a non-Jew. So I created a character that's like me, but not Jewish. His name is John Sullivan. Hello. I went to the movies last night to see the new Woody Allen film. I found his humor a little hard to relate to. The best memories of my life are when I was on the junior varsity high school football team. Chinese food, take it or leave it. So, I don't know if I can pass. It'll be interesting to see next time. Now, I think that music has gone downhill recently, and I think that this is directly related to the fact that Will Smith has stopped releasing music. I don't know about you, but I miss a lot of ha-has and hee-hees after verses and clean rap. So, I was in Toronto over spring break, and I sort of overheard some Canadian bros talking on the street. However, they didn't seem quite as sort of, convincing because they sort of peppered their speech with Canadian, references. They were like, "Ooh, yo, it's about time to get fucked up." This party, it's 8 kilometers away, it's gonna be great. I hope it's like that one episode of that show Degrassi, which is the only show that they show on Canadian television. Because 35% of our content has to be Canadian. What's this Breaking Badly show everybody's talking about? So I was at a party in Brooklyn recently, and I was introduced to a young female drunkenly by someone who said, "This is Josh, my Jewish brother." Now, she said, "I thought you weren't going to invite any Jewish bags to this party." And I said, "That is not only mediocre wordplay, but kind of anti-Semitic." But it turned out that I was wrong. She just had a speech impediment and really didn't... Bad. I thought that was funny. There's an NBA team, and some of you guys may not know this, called the Utah Jazz. Because when I think of jazz, I think of Utah. So I thought of some other sort of sports teams in locations that the name doesn't make any sense. You've got the Idaho Reggaeton. You've got the South Carolina Racial Tolerance. And my personal new favorite team, the Poughkeepsie Things to Do. I moved back into the dorms this semester as a senior. Hold your applause, please. And I have discovered kind of a unique issue. So I decided to write Buildings and Grounds about this, because it's really a big problem and I need to get it fixed. So let me just open this up. And this is the email that I wrote to them. Dear Buildings and Grounds, Since I have moved back into Raymond this semester, I have noticed a minor annoyance in the 3 South bathroom. In the mornings, as you probably do, I have to take care of some business on the toilet. Unfortunately, when I sit down, my testicles have a habit of grazing the toilet water ever so slightly. While my balls may resemble a retiree's in their level of anger. I would appreciate it if you adjusted the toilet water level so they have a little more room to breathe. Thanks again, Josh Low-Hanging Balls Solomon. By the way, please don't call me that on the street. That was for the purposes of the email. Now, our next comedian is possibly the funniest person to ever have an alliterative name since Jesse Jackson. It's Lindsay Lucido.